Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Durant is out there with Houdini. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's John Morant. And it's LeBron in at the 5.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
West All-Stars with the rebound.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And Walker's got the ball here for the West All-Stars. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now he really enjoys the camaraderie this weekend brings. Everybody gets a break in the season, they can breathe a little bit, enjoy the events, enjoy the game. And he said it couldn't come at a more perfect time for his team. They've been grinding all season. And this is the best of both worlds. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Passes to Jokic. Antetokounmpo kicks to Harden. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Count it.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Here's Young. Following the basket by John Morant. Shots good from Young. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Following the basket by Trae Young. Walker the pass to LeBron. Basket good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
The East All-Stars on offense, trailing by 2. Giannis kicks to Harden. The pass to Jokic. Over James. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Here's Giannis. Great D that time from Durant. And Walker's got the ball here for the West. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Harden on the wing. Outside Tatum from deep three-point range. They get it back, and Jokic throws it down.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebound.
Now, here's Walker, and out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And here are the East All-Stars now. Harden the pass to Tatum. Pass to Young. Jokic with his screen on Kerr. Young. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Walker dishes to Durant. And the rejection by Giannis. Shot's good by Walker. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Tatum on the wing. Passes it to Jokic. Outside Tatum. Drills the three-pointer.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Towns is checked in. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the West. Outside, Walker. Trains the three-pointer. Walker's got 7.
Boy, it doesn't get much better than that. Curry with a really nice screen.
Harden looking it over. Kicks it to Young. Pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Down deep onto the Kumbo. And Curry pulls it down. Here's Walker. And the rejection by Giannis. Stolen by Walker. Takes a 3. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Young outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Floats it up there for Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
The East trail by 4. Here's Harden. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's over Morant. Harden's shot is off. There's the pass to KD. Walker against Antetokounmpo. And it's Morant missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Young with the ball. 7 points in the game. A three-pointer, no good. Pass to Walker. KD sets the pick for Walker. And finished off by KD.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark.
And you know, the fan voting is what determines.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Harden outside. Pass to Adebayo. Mitchell with the bounce pass. And here's Tatum for 3. The West leading by 8. On the floor for the West All-Stars. Jimmy Butler is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Houdini. Then it's Curry. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
Shot's good by Walker.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Here's Tatum. And another miss by the East.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Walker. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
The West leading by 15. Going inside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Kerr. Jokic kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Great D that time from Curry.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. Woo-hoo! That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
The East trail by 20. Pass to Jokic. Floats it up for Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Well, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
And it's Walker penetrating. Good defense by Jokic. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
And here's Walker. 20 points for him. Curry, a screen on Tatum. And here's Walker outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the West All-Stars. Walker against Tatum. Jokic passes to Harden. And there's the pass to Tatum. Adebayo kicks to Harden. The 3 from Tatum. And they recover it. Harden the pass to Tatum. Here's Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the East. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game, the fans aren't always.
The East trail by 20. We've got Tatum. Young is out there with Harden. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And Harden now, top of the key. Young against Morant. Young, good.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Here's Walker. Outside Curry. Walker the pass to James. James a screen on Harden. On the wing, Harden from outside the arc. The shot, no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. The West All-Stars have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And he makes the first. And so Walker nails both of them. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The three from Tatum. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Tatum's got 8 points.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think, is what makes him so deadly.
Floats it up there for Morant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
The East trailed by 19. Harden outside. And here's Tatum for three. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Walker the pass to KD. Outside, Walker. Here's the three. And the West hit again from deep.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take them.
Harden the pass to Young. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Here's Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Jokic. 8 points for him. Jokic sets the screen for Harden. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Right around. Around 3 minutes into the second half. Walker taking his time here. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And it's Morant missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Walker, right wing. Curry against Young. Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. Here's Tatum. And another miss by the East.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Shot's good by Walker.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Walker. Great D that time from Tatum. Young outside. Young is double. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Giannis passes to Young. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And a miss there off the inbound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a 19-point advantage. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, LeBron James is out there with Butler. Then it's Morant. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Curry in at the 2. Harden the pass to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Mitchell. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
DeRozan dishes to Morant. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Young on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 16 points for Trae Young.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Here's DeRozan. East grabs the miss. Young, right side. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And DeRozan kicks to Curry. Mitchell against DeRozan. That one goes in.
You know, the athleticism is obvious when you look at DeRozan's game, but he also has tremendous strength, and wasn't much the defender could do there.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Towns, he's checked in for the East. Mitchell is double. Towns kicks to Young. Back to Towns. Unloads from 9. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Outside for Curry. DeRozan against Tatum. Curry passes to DeRozan. Shot clock at 3. On the wing, James. Latrey. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
And DeRozan kicks to Butler. To Morant. Back to DeRozan. Curry, a screen on Tatum. DeRozan passes to Curry. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Tatum on the wing. That three off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And the rejection by Giannis. Damian Lillard's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Durant's checked in. On defense, the East All-Stars, 15-point game. Morant with the screen on Mitchell. Floats it up there for Morant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Butler's so proficient at running the pick and roll. Excellent at taking what the defense gives him, and he gets those passes around defenders quite sweetly.
Pass to Tatum. Kicks it out to Lillard. Good on the three-point shot.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
The West leading by 14. Here's Butler. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Well, I like the fact they're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive glass in the second half, getting a ton of second chance points as a result.
And it's Mitchell missing. Mitchell's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. And now that's 11 points for Jimmy Butler.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Curry. Launches it. And the West hit again from deep.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
To the middle. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And he commits the intentional foul. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Levine kicks to Lillard. Offensive rebound. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 4 points in the quarter.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
There's Walker with the three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.